did not do kafefe, and I'm sad. No, I'm not, because I'm happy. Because I know I'm about to go get me some kafefe. I'm very happy. I'm getting some... Oh, I'm sad because my main channel's not back yet. They should give it back to me, man. They should, but, you know, who knows? Who knows what they think? So kafefe... Debbie! What's up, Debbie? I would have never guessed that you would have been the first chatter today. Josh, what's up, buddy? Please, water. Okay, more water. Okay, you want your damn water. Here's your damn water. Hey, look at you, Josh. Nick Brown. Hello, Tina. Holler. What's up, Tina? I'm hollering at Tina. Holler. Patrick, some dumb cunt at my work came in and ordered a bunch of beer and whiskey to celebrate the not guilty verdict. Let them celebrate, man. Listen. Look. It's nothing to celebrate. I don't know much about the case. Well, the kid took a gun to a protest and people attacked him because they didn't like the gun. So he shot them and killed them and they found him innocent. David, are you not from the United States? It's because, man, you can't go anywhere here without hearing about it here in the United States, bro. How the fuck are you avoiding the news? It's everywhere. It's everywhere you look. It's everywhere everything your eyes fall upon. Let the lawsuit begin. Who's going to sue him? Who's going to sue him? Sue him for what? He was found innocent. Joshua Squires, don't attack someone with a gun. Yeah, don't attack someone with a gun. You know, and if you're going to attack someone with a gun and you got a skateboard, make sure you fucking don't let go of your skateboard and you hit him a few times, man. If anybody learns anything about this trial, it's that. Make sure you fucking finish the job. Don't just fucking hit him and skate away. You know? Stay and finish the fucking job, man. God, what a pussy. Fucking hit somebody in the back of the head with a skateboard and run. But I'm not here to defend Kyle Rittenhouse at all. You guys know that about me. I'm here to make a point like I always am. My point is this. Kyle Rittenhouse is not guilty of murder. You know, he pled self-defense, and he was able to prove that he was defending himself in a life and death situation where he felt like he was, hey man, he doesn't have to prove that he would have been killed. He only has to prove that he was in fear for his life. And you'd have to be crazy to not be in fear for your life when there's a wild mob screaming at you for everybody to get you. There was so much propaganda. Yeah, but Justin, there's video evidence, bro. Just check the video evidence, man. It's all there. Kyle will sue the media. Oh, yeah, he will. Defamation of character. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Let the lawsuit begin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got a lawsuit. He's going to be a rich man. Yeah, man, they talked a lot of shit about him. Oh, yeah. It's because they were trying to take the gun. He's going to sue media outlets is what I've been seeing. I don't know. There was so much propaganda from the establishment media about this case. What makes all those people that were trying to take the gun away from him so sure that they were the ones better off to be holding that gun than he was? I'm going to take that gun away from you, and then what are you going to do with it? You know? Jimmy Dore just put up a great video showing a lot of video evidence. Yeah, Jimmy Dore is a fucking, yeah, whatever. Jimmy Dore is goddamn a narrative player. He's only going to fucking show you what plays into his narrative. He's never going to give you the 100% truth. Let me tell you, Jimmy Dore missed some facts about this goddamn case. Okay? Kyle Rittenhouse literally told people that he wanted to go to the protests to kill people. Jimmy Dore's not going to tell you that, is he? I will, though. Watch me. Watch me. Yes, there was a mob of people assaulting him. He had already killed one person. So remember that. The mob came after him after he killed one person. You know, there were people chasing him, and he shot one of the people that was chasing him. You know, as far as camera video evidence goes, it's pretty cut and dry. He was protecting himself. Now, Kyle might be a crafty, smart motherfucker. I don't think the kid is that smart. That he would have led that guy into that area so he could shoot and kill him. I just don't think that Kyle Rittenhouse is a smart guy. You know, I think he found himself in a situation there he didn't know what to fucking do, and all he had was a gun, and that was the only choice he thought he had, so he did it. A lot of people would have done what he did. So, if you look at the title of my video, you'll notice that I say he's guilty of what he was charged with. Of what they didn't drop charges on. But you got to ask yourself, well, nay, what charge did they drop against him? Oh, the judge dismissed a charge. The one that would have found him guilty of all of this. Obtaining and being in possession of an illegal firearm. And that is the crux of this entire situation. And if Jimmy Dore and anybody else out there who doesn't want to look at that fact, well, then they're not being 100% completely honest with their audience. You know, fuck what Kyle said. The truth is, he obtained a gun illegally. The reason that was illegal is because people end up getting shot when a child has a gun like that. David, I'll tell you what you would have done in that situation. You would have pulled the fucking trigger. I would have pulled the trigger. Anybody would have pulled the trigger. Fuck that guy. Dude, if I got a gun in my hand and there's a raving lunatic coming after me, threatening me that he's going to kill me, pop, 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 motherfucker. Have a nice fucking sleep. That's it. I mean, I only hope that when I do it, I look as beautiful as John Wick does when he does it. And as graceful. It's fucking ballet, man. What can I say, man? John Wick is ballet. And, man, I'm not glorifying this at all. You shouldn't get that from me at all. I think the kid should be in fucking prison. All I'm saying is, he was innocent of murder because he was defending himself in that specific situation. Sure. And if the judge wants to play dirty, which he did, and not have the actual charge that led to all of the other crimes that he committed be heard in front of a jury, well, then you blame that on a racist, biased judge. That's all. And we've already got the evidence that the judge was a racist. He referred to the only African-American juror on the jury as the black. That's racist, folks. Don't use that terminology. You're racist if you do. You know, did he refer to as a single white person as the white ever in his life? Ever? Ask yourself that. Does that white judge ever see a single white person go, oh, the white? Oh, the white there. Think about it. Ask yourselves that. What is that? It's bias. Based on what? Color. What's bias based on color? Racism. The judge a racist. I mean, there's no doubting it. You can't get out of that. That judge is a fucking racist cunt. And if you support that judge, just like if you support Donald Trump, you're a racist cunt too. There you go. Oh, and by the way, because Joe Biden is a racist, if you support him and cunt Harris, you're a racist cunt too. There. Does that balance it out for everybody? So everybody knows where I'm coming from. Right down the center, man. Right? Thank you, David Kono. Thank you, buddy. I don't know who this David Kono is, but You look like you got Kazzy the alien with you, buddy. David. David, is that Kazzy the alien in your avatar? David Kono, is that Kazzy the alien in your avatar? Joe Biden is responsible for actual racist policies. Yeah, I'm not here to just pick one side here. Both sides suck. That was on Halloween at a haunted house. Dude, that looks like my buddy Kazzy behind you. I wonder, was that guy playing guitar at the haunted house? It looks like my boy Kazzy the alien. I swear. I mean, it looks really small, but it looks like my boy Kazzy the alien. No? Oh, okay. He wasn't playing guitar? All right. Kazzy the alien plays guitar. Oh, that's funny, right? Hey, David, make sure you subscribe to my channel, man. Subscribe to all 6 of my YouTube channels. They're all called Nays Garden. And sign up for notifications on all of them. Right now, my main channel is down with a strike against medical misinformation. Kids being required. Oh, I don't know. Where are kids being required, Garrett? You're going to have to tell me. Where are kids being required? Yeah. Where are you hearing this? Where is it a requirement exactly? All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a tis for all. Cheers. Yay, Florida. You're going to prove me right all over again, Dave. Thank you, Enoch. My Beezel. My Beezel. He's tired because I went tractoring again today and he followed me. I had to finish the street. I went down there with the Roxer and checked it out. Man, I left this huge speed bump right in the middle of the road. I was like, oh my God, somebody's going to get killed. I went over and I almost died. Out of nowhere, and I enjoyed the video. David Kono, man, thank you, buddy. Awesome. I'm so glad I got a new follower, man, today. Yay, thank you, social media. Wow. I curse a lot, David, just so you know. I don't do it to offend people. Sometimes I say bad stuff out of my mouth. I don't do it to piss anybody off. Beazle, no, he's not asleep. He's awake. He's watching me. But he's tired, man. He just walked about a mile. I went down there with the skid steer and I finished up what I had to do. I filled a few more potholes. I'm a mechanic? Really? Oh, man, that's cool, David. You curse a lot. Ah. Yo, David, do you mind me asking you what state you're in? I can't believe I'm curious because you haven't been hearing about this Rittenhouse case. It's just everywhere. Ohio, huh? I would think it'd be a pretty big deal over there. But the problem with it is, depending on your source, you'll probably get different information on the trial. The facts of the trial are pretty cut and dry. The judge is a racist. He's biased towards the defendant, absolutely. The prosecutor took way too much liberty and got the judge very angry. The jury took 4 days to fucking deliberate. So it wasn't cut and dry for the jury. And parts of hearsay and things were cut out of the trial altogether by the judge. They wouldn't allow the jury to hear things that supposedly Kyle Rittenhouse had said, and I don't know if they're true or not. I don't know who says it. No one was able to tell me where this information came from or whatever, but the lawyer brought it up in the trial and got reprimanded by the judge and almost threw the trial because he brought up what he says is a fact that Kyle Rittenhouse said he was going to go there and kill protesters. Someone heard him say that. The judge disregarded that, wouldn't let the jury hear that, and he disregarded the fact that Kyle had that gun illegally. He was not old enough to possess that firearm. And the judge threw that out. Well, that, if he's guilty of the first crime, he's guilty of everything else that follows. It doesn't matter. And that's why the judge threw that one charge out to allow, because the judge knew he was innocent of self-defense. He's fucking innocent of self-defense. Dude, I'll put any one of you in that situation, you're going to fucking pull the trigger. In all three cases, you're going to pull the fucking trigger. I guarantee it. You're a human being. You know, he's 17. He's definitely fucking pulling that trigger. He put himself in that situation. He shouldn't have been in that situation. He shouldn't have had the gun in that situation. The judge should have regarded all of that shit and put it before the jury. But, you know, that's what a judge is for, right? To completely drive a narrative for the right wing. That's, you know, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. The people that were jumping at him were morons. Yeah. And what's even crazier is, you know, before he shot the first person, he wasn't doing anything wrong, man. You know, he wasn't going around shooting people randomly. He wasn't threatening people with the gun. Not that I know about. And like I said, I'm not here to defend him. But just that narrative, you know, let's just be honest about all of it. Let's be honest about everything all the time and never have a fucking... I'm sorry, I gotta stop. I gotta stop what I'm doing. J Hood is here and he wants to dab. J.R. Ryder, Pinoy Grower, the man known by many names, but will always be known as the man around here. What's up? You gotta stop and rock some Pinoy. Oh, you're hopping in Discord? Man, I got issues today with my fucking bandwidth. I don't know what the fuck, dude. I lost my earlier show, so I probably can't pull up Discord. God damn it. But I'll dab with you right now. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism for all. Cheers, everybody. J Hood, cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you, my friend, my friend. Token Dave! What's up, son? God, you got a testicle removed, bro. That's fucking crazy, man. I'm so sorry. Smoke more cannabis. That's all I could say about that, huh? Holy shit. So, like Tom Green says, feel your balls, check your balls, rub your balls for cancer. That sucks, brother. I don't mean to make jokes about that shit. That is serious, serious shit. God damn it, bro. You've been maimed. I might have an errant hair, folks. I might have an errant hair. Everybody just calm down. Up. Let's do the other one too. While we're in there. You know, how many other podcasters will completely destroy errant hairs on their podcast? I think I'm the only one. How's everything? I'm high as fuck. Oh, I got some kafefe. Hey, look at this. I got kafefe. I got Panoy in the jet. Talib Solze from Otsego, Michigan. If you can't laugh, what's the point of life? Right, man? I agree. You can hear the grind. You can hear the grind of the hairs being worn down. Let's dab. I'm on Discord. Right. I'm dabbing with you, bro. I just don't know if I could pull up Discord, man. I lost my show earlier today because I don't have enough bandwidth. There's something wrong with my internet connection. I think it's the weather because it's cloudy out. And I didn't realize, I didn't even think about it, but it was raining. So, I don't think I could pull up Discord, bro, on this computer right now. I said, Jimmy, you don't look at all of the facts of anything unless it confirms your bias. We should talk. Jimmy Dore. He's like all rubbing it into lefties' faces that Joe Biden supports the jury's verdict on Kyle Rittenhouse. And I say this, so do I. Yeah, they call me Nay, David. David, they call me Nay, Trendy Nay. My YouTube channel is Nay's Garden. You could call me Nay on here, bro. N-A-Y. Everyone does. It's Nay's Garden on YouTube. I've got 6 channels. Subscribe and sign up for notifications on as many as you want, so you hear multiple notifications. You'll know I'm live because I broadcast to 6 YouTube channels simultaneously. Well, right now 5 because one of them is down due to a unwarranted strike claiming that I spread COVID misinformation. When the very beginning of the video I say, wear one of these, stay home, everything. And they still give me misinformation strike. You used to like Jimmy Dore? Hey man, I love Jimmy Dore. Don't get me wrong. It's just something that he does all the time that bothers me. But I love him. I watch him all the time. And because he does that, it doesn't stop me from watching and being a fan. But I will call him out on his bullshit, and he ignores me. He always ignores me. But I'll call him out on his bullshit, and that's bullshit. He doesn't want to name doesn't want to state the 2 facts. He's always like, oh, Kyle didn't cross state lines with the weapon. No, but he obtained the weapon illegally once he crossed the state line. Why don't you say that part, Jimmy? Why don't you say that part out loud? Why don't you say the part that the judge is disregarding the fact that Kyle's told people that he wanted to go there and kill people? Why don't you talk about that, Jimmy? It's like, dude, I want to win an argument too, but you don't win people over. You might win the argument, but after people go and hear all the facts, you're going to lose them as a friend when they found out you win the argument because you're not looking at all the facts. And if he wants to say, well, I didn't know that, well, then don't argue it like you do. And that's what he does. He argues points like he knows it, as it's factual. And you're like, well, you couldn't possibly know this, man. You couldn't possibly know this. So, that part of Jimmy Dore, man, it really frustrates me, man. But I always like him as a friend, I always love his wife, and all of his friends are really nice people, man. I love his friends. Graham Elwood, I love Graham Elwood. Ron Placone, I fucking love Ron Placone. If somebody did something really bad to Ron Placone, I would do something really bad to them. You know? I'd go out of my way. Jimmy's weird. He does seem to have a slight agenda. Yeah, he's got an agenda. Sure he does. And I thought he was one of the guys like me that can't stand media having an agenda. For the most part, he seems to keep it real. Yeah, right. Right. If he didn't have an agenda, I wouldn't be able to call him out on his confirmation bias. Confirmation bias defends your agenda, right? So it's an innocent enough agenda. He doesn't get paid to have that agenda. He's just wrong about a couple things. You know. He's wrong about the I don't know how to say this which without triggering algorithms. Mr. Ed Wilbur medication. Mr. Ed. He's wrong about that for sure. And when he says, you know, Joe Rogan, I can't say the words, man. You know, I can't say the words. I can't talk. I'm not on my main channel. Fuck it. I just realized that. My main channel's not on, right? All right. Let me go back. And let me just use my words. When Jimmy Dore says that Joe Rogan got better because he took ivermectin, that's satisfying his confirmation bias. He has no evidence to back that up. It's very simple. It's very, not simple. It's very possible that Joe Rogan is one of those almost no symptoms people. Very possible. He only had it for 2 days, not 2 weeks. You want to say it was the ivermectin? Jimmy Dore does, with no proof at all, and there's no science to back this up anywhere. And yet he rides on that like he's a knight on a white horse in shining armor, and he declares a statement like that. Or I could give you multiple examples. When it comes to, we already talked about this trial. I want to talk about something else. Oh, yeah, I got one. When it comes to whether or not the vaccine is being administered properly or not, Jimmy Dore pulls up this fucking quack doctor that I can't fucking stand that claims that the vaccines have all been administered improperly. That satisfies Jimmy Dore's confirmation bias. He rides on that like a fucking wave. If you guys are familiar with that. You know, Jimmy claims that there must be lots of people who suffer from myocardiac, some kind of a heart ailment, something, I can't remember what it's called, pulmonary fucking whatever the fuck, from improper administration because the vaccine is going into an artery because they're not checking. So I did a little fact checking myself to find out the reason why the vaccine's always given right here is because you don't have a fucking artery there. They're not going to hit one. It's way down here underneath. It goes underneath this fucking bone. And this is all just flesh right here. No artery. Muscle. No artery. Right? But the doctor that Jimmy, you know, has on his show and puts up on this pedestal, he doesn't know that. He doesn't believe that. So I say this, just doing this again. Where's all the cases? Where's all the people with all the heart trouble from getting the vaccine? From the improper administration of the vaccine? Oh, that's right, there aren't any. There are none. There's no cases. What is there, 6 billion vaccines administered now? 6 billion? That's Jimmy Dore satisfying his confirmation bias. I mean, 6 billion. Okay, maybe there are a few cases, but not to the point where I think that that's being administered improperly. And, you know, he says that doctors claim that everybody's going to get COVID. And he looks at his audience and goes, everybody's getting COVID. I'm going to get it, you're going to get it, and everybody's going to get it. That's what Jimmy Dore tells everybody. He's like, doctors say it. Reputable doctors say it. And there are a few doctors who say that everybody will get COVID. Do I believe it? No, not really. I don't fucking believe that everybody's going to fucking get it. I just don't believe it. You know, like, not everybody got AIDS. Not everybody got Ebola, you know? I just don't think it's going to happen. But he thinks it, and when he finds a doctor who says it, it gives him license to tell that to his fucking audience and to basically give them the feeling that everything's okay. Everything's just fine. You're all going to get it anyway. Just go out and live your lives. I'm going out, like, justifying his touring around and doing his live stream stand-up. I mean, his stand-up show that he does. I'm reading all of your comments right now. How do you feel about how the media has portrayed Rittenhouse? Base Cadet, I don't really watch the media very closely. Will you give me your perception of how the media has portrayed Rittenhouse, Base Cadet? You tell me how you feel, so I can kind of get an idea of what you've seen, what you've been exposed to. The little bit of CNN footage I've seen has mostly been video. I don't listen to too much opinion from people. The MSNBC people that I heard talking about Rittenhouse were trying to paint him, I guess, as a, I can't remember, man. Yeah, I know that Fox News was kind of glorifying him a little bit. Trying to defend him, more like defending him and saying the left is so bad and, oh, the left is trying to paint him as such a criminal, and he fucking murdered some people and got away with it. He got away with murder. Fuck that kid. He totally got away with murder. I don't know how